Well, Qatar 2022 organisers say they're preparing to host a 32-team World Cup, but they could expand the tournament if a study concludes it's possible. South American countries are behind a push to make Qatar a 48-team event, and the FIFA president says he remains open to the idea. Andy Richardson has been talking to Qatar's 2022's Assistant Secretary General Nasser al-Khater.
FIFA decided that it's a good idea to include 48 teams in the World Cup starting from 2026. So they believe that there's a merit in it. CONMEBOL have put that proposal forward for one reason or the other. They must feel that it's beneficial for the South American Football Confederation. So I'm not frustrated as much as I feel that we need to basically be careful and look at the feasibility and understand what the implications are before any decision is taken. And we're glad that FIFA has taken the decision to wait until a feasibility study is done.
But right now you're preparing for a 32-team World Cup.
And all our preparations since day one have been for a 32-team World Cup, and they continue to be for a 32-team World Cup.
Talking to locals here, they've said the police have had an unusually liberal approach to sort of looking after the World Cup fans. They've perhaps sort of let people drink on the streets, congregate on the streets in a way that normally wouldn't happen. Do you see a similar policy taking place in Qatar in 4 years?
Look, I think when a country is hosting a huge event, it's an unusual circumstance, and you can't compare it to the usual day-to-day life in any given country. Now, as long as laws are not broken, as long as people are abiding to acceptable norms, I think we won't have any issues.
I think a lot of people have changed their perceptions about Russia. Do you hope that perhaps preconceptions people have about Qatar and the Middle East will change when they come to the World Cup?
Well, if there are people out there who have misconceptions, I'm sure that when they visit Qatar for the first time, they'll change their minds. And there's a lot of people that have visited the Middle East, so know what the Middle East is about. For us, it's important is that it's a tournament that football is celebrated, cultures are celebrated, our similarities and our differences are celebrated, and that people just have a really good time and people learn something.